Decades ago, in a remote village called Karanjati, lived a young woman named Ratmi. She was known as a quiet girl, poor, often avoided by others. Ratmi lived with her paralyzed mother in an old wooden house at the edge of the village, surrounded by bamboo groves and overgrown bushes. Her life was filled with misfortune, mocked, slandered, and seen as a bringer of bad luck. One dark night, Ratmi was found lifeless near an old well behind her house. Her body was bruised, and dried blood stained her face and neck. Her paralyzed mother could only weep in silence. The villagers concluded it was suicide, even though signs of violence were obvious. No investigation was made. Her body was hastily wrapped in a burial shroud and buried that same night. Strangely, the shroud used was tattered and stained with blood. Out of fear, the villagers rushed through the burial and tried to forget it ever happened. But after that night, the village changed. Nights grew colder and heavier. The wind stopped blowing at dusk. Dogs howled toward Rathmi's grave. The most terrifying of all, people began seeing a ghostly figure in a burial shroud. But not white, like a normal Pocong. This one was red, dark red, like dried blood. The red Pocong became a nightly terror. It didn't just hop. It floated through the air among the trees as if searching for someone. A rotting smell would seep into homes for no reason. Oil lamps went out suddenly. Children were haunted by nightmares of a pale-faced woman with a wide-open mouth and glowing red eyes staring through their windows. Eventually, the truth began to surface. While she was alive, Rathmi had been abused by powerful men in the village. She kept everything to herself until her life was taken violently. The red color of the shroud was said to be the result of blood soaking into the cloth as she was buried without proper purification. Her soul rejected peace, and her rage became eternal. The red Pocong was no longer just a ghost, it was a curse. One by one, those who had wronged Rathmi began to die in mysterious ways, falling into wells, burning in their homes, or dying in their sleep with expressions of horror. Eventually, most of the villagers fled Karanjati, leaving behind an empty, rotting village. Today, the grave still remains, untouched, overgrown with weeds. No one dares to come near it, even in daylight. And the legend of the red Pocong lives on, whispered in fear, as a spirit that will never rest until the truth of its suffering is known.